Straight to the top, never going down, don't wait for the drop. Never stand still, that's the motto. Yeah. Brand new bands for the auto. Oh, foot to the ground, full throttle. Big energy for the night like lotto. Damn, y'all talk lots, never just quiet. Life like a Seinfeld plot. All full of songs, all of the bombs. Something like a minefield got. Boom. Get it, tickets running out quick. Bet it, never get it out big. Said it, never had to shout in. They said I couldn't never do it, okay, how's this? Feel the week with the work in the bed. Machine well oiled, and I'm not saying finish. Do this, written, I do this, man. Hold up, wait a minute, I ain't finished. Flows the same now. Paved the way to snakes and fakes and chased out. Back to back, I changed the pace now. Had to stack the cash until the bank's out. Straight to the top, never going down, don't wait for the drop. Never stand still, that's the motto. Yeah. Brand new bands for the auto. Oh, foot to the ground, full throttle. Big energy for the night like lotto. Damn, y'all talk lots, never just quiet. Life like a Seinfeld plot. All full of songs, all of the bombs. Something like a minefield got. Boom.
Wieder mal am Döner, doch Casino von die Gleichen. Heute ist der Abend, wo ich denke, ich werd reich. Laufe durch Charlottenburg, doch vor Polizei. In meinem Trainingsanzug, Adidas, da fällt's mir zu leicht. Kontakt in Amerika, ich frage sie, what up. Ich wollte nicht saufen, aber alles verkackt. Handy klingelt ohne Pause und ich stelle ab. Hab ich Kappe nach der Party, gib mir alles.
You know, I've never been more proud to lose a fantasy week in my life than I was this week. I got to give you my score rundown. And I used the Bracketology app for fantasy. First time I did it. But my wife beat me. Let me see here. Scoreboard, she got 89 and I got 60. Now, to be fair, I got minus 3 points because Star went home. But Kelsey did get me 17 points. Medina got me 13. Leah got me 13. And Caitlin got me 17. Man, the difference was, my wife picked the winner this week. She picked a girl who I thought was going to go home, and I was wrong. We had to catch up on our Bachelor tonight. I apologize, I'm a little late, but we do Bachelor Fantasy. It's the one thing I'm okay losing, but I'm also a little bitter about because I don't like to lose to anything, especially against my wife. I gotta say though, I'm not kidding. I won't watch The Bachelorette because I don't want to see a bunch of dudes fighting over a chick, but I'll watch a bunch of chicks fighting over a dude. And I actually like this Bachelor. He's kind of cool. He's a tennis instructor. He's like down to earth. He's all right. But like, I kind of like watching the personalities of the women, and I may or may not get a little too involved in it. It's something about it. Y'all watch it? Be honest. It's an okay season. We use the app. They have an app now. Bracketology has an app just for like reality TV. I gotta get it. Dude, it's legit too. Like the scoring's awesome. I have to see if it shows me how I got my points. Oh, that's long. Let me see if it shows how I got my points. Total points. It shows me point breakdown. But it won't show me how. But it's wild, man. Like, you get points for, like, if they go on a single date, if they're the first one to get a kiss in the episode. It's awesome. I'm obsessed with it with fantasy. It's crazy. I'm telling you, listen. Oh, there's it. See? I got to double check this. There's another pack in there. I gotta say, look, if you have a significant other and they're into it and you're like, I'll never watch that. You know how it started with my wife and I do that? We started it with what we called, it was our wine and cheese night. Ooh, it's a good one to kick it off. Who's got Detroit? Jason Mello, 3 out of 10. Sam Laporta, Pro Look Uni. You guys are quiet today. It's late. You can't be quiet tonight. You got to talk to me. Sam Laporta, 3 out of 10. You know what I need to do, Chris? I need to get us a league together next year. And give away like a serious prize. And I know most people at first would be like, I'll just pick bitches. I don't care. Right? But when it starts to come down to it and the points matter, I guarantee I'll get some people watching it. How many of you would do it if there was like $100 credit involved? Gervon Dexter, 3 out of 5. What's your price point to become a fan of The Bachelor? 3 out of 5, Gervon Dexter. There's a double episode next week, Monday and Tuesday. How many of you want to stop breaking with me because I watch it? Adatamiwa Adabawore! And I forget where he goes. Damn it, I knew it last break. Let me look it up. I like that last mix we did. It's the Colts. It's the Colts. I'm going to have to go get Post-it notes, too. I have a couple up here, actually. Let's see if I can get through. Probably not enough. Oh, it's definitely not enough. All right. I'm going to have to get Post-it notes. We'll get it before the next box. Do you guys want to do Phoenix last, or do you want to save one of these boxes for last and do Phoenix in the middle? Sandwich it. Let me know what you want to do. And I hadn't seen Tombstone. What's worse, me not seeing Tombstone or me playing The Bachelor Fantasy? For the Baltimore Ravens, Malik Cunningham. He is in the Patriots uni. And I got to say, now the last card we pulled of him wasn't. But we did say they're going to go to their Pro Look unis in this. Regardless of the team, if they're in a Pro Look uni, they go to their Pro Look. He was on the Patriots. It'll go to the Patriots just because we've always honored that. Someone had asked that the other day. So on the Pro Look unis, if they're in a uniform for a pro team, this is the New England uniform. He was in New England. It will go to New England. If it's the college like it was in Leaf today, it would go to their current teams. Just kind of how we always done it. I know it doesn't say Patriots on it because it's wild card, but that will go actually to the New England Patriots. So that goes to Tay Taylor. Phoenix last, 1 and 1A. Anthony Johnson. That's a sweet parallel. 2 of 8. The camera does not do this one justice. That's a sharp looking card. I swear his auto looks like it's upside down. Does it not? Every time I see it, I'm like, they put the sticker on backwards. I guess that's just how he did his autograph. That's going to go out to the Tampa. Oh, and actually his last team played for, I think, is the Pittsburgh Steelers, actually. Dude, I tried again to watch it. I just don't. I just feel like it's something I get. I've been all through it. I do definitely feel like something. If you didn't see it, then you don't get it. It's like trying to convince people to go back and watch The Office now. I've given up on it because they'll like watch it. Like, dude, this is so dumb. I'm like, it's not. It's like before Suits, it was the most streamed show of all time. It's great. For the Buffalo Bills out of 50. But Chris, have you ever tried to convince someone that's never watched The Office to watch The Office? It's impossible. They'll try. They'll be like, that's dumb. I'm like, watch like 3 episodes. They're like, no. It's kind of how I feel about Tombstone. There are some movies I feel bad I haven't seen yet. And Darius Rush. Kansas City Chiefs will confirm. Darius Rush. Yes, because he's in the Kansas City Chiefs uni. Again, this was addressed after we did some pulls, and people were like, does it go to the pro uni? Yes, we've done that before. I checked back. So, yes, it does go. It is, Chris, and that's how I feel like I am about it. It's no disrespect to Tombstone. I bet you if you would have got me to watch it when it was like the craze, I'd be just like you. But I think I just passed that point. And that's a 101. Man, I want to pull a big name in one of these. We have a Zay Flowers. But I will tell you that this parallel is great. This is going to go out to the Tennessee Titans. Nice. I have some Post-it notes here. I disagree. I think that's my excuse. But I'll tell you what. I need to put something on to fall asleep tonight. So maybe I'll just throw it on and give it another try. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I just haven't smoked enough weed to watch it. Is that what I need to do? Is smoke a little weed first? This movie is awesome! Do you ever watch it on weed, man? That's what I should watch. I haven't watched Half Baked in like a decade. I said a few times on this break we were going to watch. I was going to go back and watch that. I probably haven't watched that in 10, 12 years. Start the movie, then skip the long horse riding scenes. Maybe that's where I gave up. I can't remember at what point, but I was like, this is fucking stupid. What drugs are they on that they said this is a good movie? And it may have been the horse riding scenes. Maybe that's what it was. Jartavius Martin out of 10 going out to the Washington Commanders. I love, man, these parallels are so nice. They really are. I will tell you, I'm going to give away a bonus FanDuel spot or possibly Square spot, depending on how many we get of the extras. Because you guys were patient with me while I did that Bachelor Fantasy. So I will give you that. They killed Killer B. Bryce Ford Wheaton. 1 out of 6. Guys, if you were in the last break, you heard me talk a little bit about it, but I talked to Ty from a wild card today. They're out. They're actually headed out to Vegas. He's a big Niners fan. It wasn't their plan, but they're going to work on getting some more names on their portfolio. This goes out to the Giants. So let me grab some. I have Post-it notes right out here. Hold on. I'm not going to use these big fat ones. Giants. So that's pretty cool. But the coolest thing he told me today was how they're going to do a product kind of like similar to Pop Century, except it's going to be through the decades. So they'll have like it'll be packs labeled kind of how like 5-card draw it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 or 7-card stud. But this would be decades like 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s, the 2010s, 20s, and it would have a popular politician, celebrity, movie star, singer, whatever it may be, from that decade in the pack. That's pretty cool, right? He said they're really working on some cool names too. Antoine Green looks like it's going to be the Detroit Lions. This out of 4, man. I don't know if I like it the most because we pulled some big names on the out of 4, but we have a Hooker and a Nakua. This one's going to be Antoine Green. Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions, another one for you, Mello. Yeah, getting pretty pumped for that. But that won't come out till the National. How many of you guys are thinking about going to the National? Kayvon Merriweather out of 25. Tampa Bay Bucks. Going out to the Tampa Bay Bucks. It's going to be Rich Martinez. That star looks good with that jersey there too. Almost like a color match to the jersey. I love how each year they're not keeping it the same with the parallels. They're switching it up. It feels, speaking of a Hooker, it's a hot break for the Detroit Lions. We got the 4 out of 4 last time. How about the 3 out of 4? And I don't know if they do this on purpose, if this is part of it, but matching the color with the jersey. I mean, look at this. This red that matches the jersey there. Hendon Hooker. You got the Laporta and the Hooker. Where are you getting that in any other product? 3 out of 4. Boom. And another one for the Colts. Upside down autograph. Anthony Johnson. We'll confirm. Oh, no, that's Pitt. Sorry, Pitt. Now, I know you guys aren't at work now. We're way too damn quiet. I've been asking if we're going to do something big for the Super Bowl. I just don't know. I got to put an interest post up there. See if we have the interest for it. And how big we want to go. Atlanta Falcons, Josh Ali, 2 out of 5, going out to Jonathan Felton. Chris is still at work. Chris, it looked like you guys had a good time with the jerseys and the helmets. All right, here we go. Man, it's going to be Charlie Jones, 2 out of 3. I think that's a Cincinnati Bengal. That's our short print. We did get a 1 of 1 out of it though too. So we still have the Cincinnati Bengals. We do still have the case hit in this Automania yet too, being the 1 die cut per case, and it's a very short list. You're talking like Purdy, Caleb Williams, Anthony Richardson, C.J. Stroud. It's all big names. So we might rip some more of that tomorrow. Now we still have Phoenix left too, and the case hit is live in Phoenix too. As a matter of fact, we haven't pulled a case hit yet because our first 3 or 4 boxes were loose. This is from our sealed case, but we have quite a few of these left. So. Well, I have some come in. I actually got some. I have some footballs coming too. We've never really done footballs, so I have some footballs we're gonna try to mix in as well. Also, possibly some full size baseball bats, which we've never done. I still have some gloves we got to break, but we'll mix those in during baseball season as well. Someone asked me today, are we doing any more National Treasures baseball? Yes, I have one more case of National Treasures baseball. We'll get to it, but. It's just, I feel like we've been ripping an awful lot of football trying to get, that was weird, it was like off pat, trying to get to the Super Bowl here. But we'll go into more baseball and basketball as we take a little hiatus from football here after the Super Bowl. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't have any Leaf coming. I like Leaf stuff. I don't have Leaf. This one's different. There's a Laporta. That's going to be a Baker Mayfield silver. But I do know that TriStar, I think, are trying to up their game a little bit. The name list they sent out was a little bit nicer. I was like, all right, we'll give it another whirl. Out of 125, Derek Carr. Love me the parallels in Phoenix. Joey Porter. Aaron Donald. That's the SP silver. And 5 out of 5 for the Cleveland Browns. Hey, that's a home team for Dougie. That's his team. Nick Chubb. You haven't seen one of his in a while. I mean, we've had some like cases where I was like, I want to take a break from TriStar. But they upped the list a bit. I don't know. Some more authentics, they say. We'll see. They were a bit pricier, but with that, I'm hoping comes more quality. There we go. A Hooker and a Chubb. They usually go hand in hand. Or one in hand. I don't know. And a CJ Stroud contour is going to be a good card for the Houston Texans. Tay Taylor. It's a nice short print for that Chubb. Man, they do get him back next year. Everyone's like, oh, wait till Dorsey gets his hand on the Brown. Well, wait till they get Chubb back, too. Look what they did this year without Chubb. Without Watson. Dobbins, Clark Phillips, and Jalen Carter out of 125 is going to be our swatch. Philadelphia Eagles going out to Jeremy Wilson. And a Tua Tagovailoa out of 99. Anybody been watching any basketball? Like, do we want to get a fantasy basketball league going? Like, just like a FanDuel one like we've done with football? Mac Jones, DeAndre Swift. There's a Schoonmaker out of 199. Can't believe you guys aren't into Bachelor Fantasy. Like, I mean, nobody said yes to a $100 credit. Guess I know I got to step up the game. Either there's a Hendon Hooker. Either make the prizes bigger or do something to get you guys more excited. Terry McLaurin out of 150 and all fired up. JSN. I love this parallel. That to me is like the Phoenix parallel. Yeah, but like I said, Chris, we'll try those jerseys out. But also, like I said, footballs get me. I've never done footballs full size. I think that'll be cool. All I know is I cannot deposit money for the Super Bowl. I know. I guess Bachelor ain't it. I do not want to bet on the game. I have no interest in betting on it. My account's depleted. I do not need to put money in to bet on the Super Bowl. I'm saying this for myself and to you as accountability partners. I saw today like 2.31 billion or something like a ridiculous number. It wasn't quite that big. Maybe it was like, but $1 million in bets are made for the Super Bowl. It can't be built. But, like, it was a ridiculous number. I was like, that's absurd. It doesn't matter. It's too much no matter what it was. Thunderbirds, Kyler Murray, and a Tyreek Hill numbered out of 99. And how about a Puka Nacua Hot Routes just to go with it? How many of you guys will put bets in on the Super Bowl? If I did ever bet on it, I'm not. Accountability, I'm not. But I would only bet props just to, like, I'd never bet on the game. I don't even know what the line is. Does anyone know what the line is? Anthony Richardson, Kelly Ringo, rookie silver, and Devonta Smith out of 75. 3 cards back to back there. Jamar Chase. There's a Devin Witherspoon. And it's going to be out of 75. Wow, that's a cool card. Joseph Taylor. 2 different colors of yellow there, plus a bright yellow stitching. I mean, it really is 3 shades of yellow. On this yellow parallel with the blue and yellow, it just looks like a clean card. Stetson Bennett for the LA Rams out of 75. Very cool looking card. Guys, I am going to get some pictures posted tomorrow as well. That's why I got 79. I was using 59. Nobody knows what the line is? I got to look it up then. If I had to guess, it's probably Chiefs -3. Is that what it is? So, tell me if I'm right or wrong. That's a wild guess. I have not looked at it. Darius Davis is going to be our color burst, and that's the rookie color burst. Look at this. Justin Fields out of 50 for the Bears. Steven Kibler, that's a sweet color there. Is it Chiefs higher? Chiefs -4.5. Is it really? I see. To me, a Super Bowl should never be more than 3 points. Chiefs -4.5. Chiefs are underdogs? Yeah, I'm definitely not betting on that. If I did, it'd be the Chiefs, and I refuse to ever give a dime of my money to the Chiefs. Oh, San Francisco -1.5. Oh, so it's come down. It was at 3.5, and it came to 1.5 because people were betting the Chiefs so hard. I believe it. I was gonna say So the money brought the line down 2 points. So there is a lot of money on the Chiefs plus. That's wild. Monra, there's a Brock Purdy. Ramondre Stevenson, silver short print. How about rookie Jordan Addison, 5 out of 99? It's a nice box of Phoenix. For the money to bring 2 points in a game like that has to be some serious money. Like, it takes a lot of money to move a game 0.5 point. To bring it 2 points, I'd like to see what those numbers look like. That's wild. Jamar Chase out of 175. Was that before or after they realized the Chiefs get to practice on that really nice practice field and the Niners are practicing in the swamp? It opened at 2.5. Still, a full point is a lot of money. It takes a lot of money to flip a point. Big money. Zach Pickens. And how about this Fireforge, Tony Dorsett? Oh, and a Jim McMahon behind it. But 2 vets there, McMahon and Tony Dorsett. Felton, how much did you put on your Chiefs plus 1.5? You had to put a good wager on that. You got to be feeling good about that. Let's recap. Not a bad break at all for a little 25 spotter. The Phoenix, I like that mix because the Phoenix brings in a lot of nice parallels. We get a lot of nice autos with the wild card. Let's take a look. Tony Dorsett, Fireforge out of 175, and the Jamar Chase out of 150. Out of 175 as well. Same color, pink. We got the Addison out of 99. The Color Burst Darius Davis. Justin Fields out of 50 playing with fire. Cool card. Felton, I don't care. I'm just messing because that's what I see on every Niners page. I was surprised they didn't do it. I don't even know how it works, but you would think first seed or the highest seed, if possible, starting the playoffs, and then like tiebreakers could pick the facilities. But I was wondering how they determine that. Makes no difference to me. I could care less. I mean, if I had to pick, I want to see Purdy get it just to keep the parity alive. If Mahomes gets it, now it becomes a chase for Brady. I like the storyline, the parody a little bit more, but I could care less in the end. Anthony Richardson, Kelly Ringo. I just want to see the Bills in it. Devonta Smith out of 75. Tyreek Hill out of 99. Puka Nakua, Hendon Hooker, Terry McLaurin out of 150. Schoonmaker out of 199. Tua out of 99. Derek Carr out of 125. And Stroud contours. Taylor Swift running out the stadium for the Chiefs. You're probably not wrong. Is that... I see she's going to be on the cover of Madden. Someone sent me this today. I got to give credit here. Who was it? I got to see who it was. Shoot. I can't remember now. Oh, maybe it was in our update squad. Yeah, it was Josh. Madden 2025. I said they may as well at this point. Just go ahead and do it. They're not fooling anybody. $2.5 million. I saw Christian McCaffrey's girlfriend, fiance, wife, whatever. I saw she also rented out a suite for Christian McCaffrey's mom. It was like $1.5 million for one of the suites for whatever she got. What? That's weird money right there. I mean, Taylor Swift has it. But, like, dude, I think McCaffrey's girl's worth, like, 13 mil, which is nothing to, like, I think something like that. That's nothing. But, like, that's a large percentage of your net worth to go to a game. I guess he wants to be the best daughter-in-law ever. You automatically win for that. Osiris Torrance for the Bills. I mean, like, you automatically win best daughter-in-law ever. Like, dude, that's wild. For Pitt, Anthony Johnson, Michael Thompson. Malik Cunningham actually goes out to New England there. That's Tate Taylor. Hey, you're back, buddy. Sam Laporta for the Detroit Lions. That's a nice card, Jason, and you're not done yet. That's numbered out of 10. We had the one swatch. Jalen Carter for the Philadelphia Eagles going out to Jeremy Wilson. Yeah, I'm like that with the Bills. I've done it a few times, and I've always regretted it, betting on like the Bills. It's worked out well with me. I like player bets for that reason. Like, I'll bet on the players, and if they don't score and they win, I'm like, all right, cool, I don't care. We won, you know. Merriweather for the Bucks, but yeah, I can't bet on my own team because then it's like a double whammy if they lose, and I certainly won't bet against them. Jartavius Martin for the Washington Commanders, Brandon Hust, and then Darius Rush for the Kansas City Chiefs going out to Tate Taylor. And then Adetomiwa for the Indianapolis Colts going out to Peter Burris. But that's wild. I mean, listen. How does Chiefs Nation feel about Taylor Swift, Felton? Like, I know you get to see different angles. Like, how do you feel about it? How is it being received? Like, are they excited about it? Do they feel like it's taking a little luster away from the Chiefs? LA Rams, Joseph Taylor. I really haven't gone on Chiefs page or anything to see. Let's hold on that one too. That's the Rams. Charlie Jones, that's 2 out of 3 going out to the LA Rams or Cincinnati Bengals. Sorry, Jason Franklin. I was trying to read McGinn's message. You guys just don't care. Antoine Green for the Detroit Lions. And Bryce Ford Wheaton for the Giants. New York Giants going out to Bob Riley. And then Josh Wiley for the Titans. That's a 101, McGinn. You got a 101. You didn't even call it. What'd he say? I didn't hear what he said. I haven't turned on sports news. Like, I haven't watched a Good Morning Football anything since the Bills got eliminated. I have not. I'm boycotting the NFL out of stubbornness and spite. Nick Chubb out of 5 for the Cleveland Browns. Dougie, that's a nice one. That is a 5 out of 5. A little bookend there for you. That's how our brains work. Wait. 25-second average during. I gotta understand what you're saying. Part of the heart thing's blocking. I hate that they added that. Hendon Hooker out of 4 Detroit Lions. So in a $25 spot break, and that's hard to do anymore, even especially if it's all Panini. But we got a Stetson Bennett out of Phoenix. That's out of 75. Very nice card there. A Sam Laporta out of 10. A Nick Chubb out of 5. And a Hendon Hooker out of 4. 25 seconds out of 3. But it's like that's how much. I get it, how much they show her. It's just like crazy. It feels like more because it's so. I don't want to use the word captivating, but it is. It's just like so. That's all it takes. That's really all it takes. And you got to think about it. They're showing her during the most opportunistic times. So we're already so engaged. It's a touchdown and a game change. It's Travis Kelce getting hit. It's, and like everyone's saying, are they going to show Taylor? And it feels like, I guess the anticipation of waiting for it makes it feel like you see it more than it is. Well, they didn't. Oh, there's Taylor again. And it's like 4 seconds, right? But, 4 seconds done 8 times or 6 times feels like a lot. It's interesting. I didn't know that was the average. That's actually pretty interesting. 2 $5 hitless credits. Can they bet on that? Like, have they bet on that at all? How many times they panned her? Listen, I've always been a Taylor Swift fan. My wife hates me for it. I'm a little less of a fan because she's like part of Chiefs Nation. You get it, John. But I the other day her song came on and I turned it up. My wife goes, "You're really gonna still listen to this?" I said, "She didn't do anything wrong. She didn't beat the Bills." She's like, "That's stupid." I'm like, "I don't care. She didn't hurt me." Raiders and the Broncos. Jimmy Swanson. Nice to meet you where you've been. I can show you incredible things. I'd be one of the... Listen, if I was in the Chiefs Stadium, I'd be one of them singing out of the stadium too. I don't care. That you can really bet on that. How many times they show her? That's bullshit. That's so controlled. Dude, baller. You tell people that, they automatically put you in a different pay threshold. Like, you're immediately... We're going to do 2 Super Bowl spots here. You're immediately making way too much money in people's eyes. I don't know what you do, but you make too much to take your daughters to 2 Taylor Swift concerts. I'm just kidding. That's awesome. If I had daughters, I'd go. I mean, I took myself to one, but my kids don't like her and my wife hates her, so... Just kidding. I wish I could afford that. Pittsburgh Steelers, Baltimore Ravens. Michael Thompson and Christine Fleckel. That's Michael Thompson, number 2. Oh, you'd bet. I thought you said you did bet. You would bet. Michael Thompson does not have one. Christine has one there. Does not have a bonus. You got them for $75 each? Was this before her like new tour, or you just like had like a bot that you got? Oh, okay, yeah. So it was like you were like they were like real fans, not like the jump on the bandwagon fans. I get it. Well, I said I wasn't going to watch it. You guys know I was lying. I'll probably turn it on. I don't like the Usher as the halftime show, and I love Usher. I just don't want to see him as the halftime show. I don't know. It feels a little lackluster. It Feels like that should have been a halftime show about 2 decades ago. But I guess, like, I'm getting old, and they always cater to, like, old, you know, like, they want the old people to have their artist. And I'm just getting that old. I used to be like, oh, that band is for old people. I guess I'm the old person now. They think I won Usher. I guess I do. I don't know. We'll be back tomorrow. We got a case hit to find in Phoenix. We got a case hit to find a wild card. We got to get a basketball league going. I hope you all had a good day. We'll be back tomorrow. Peace.